In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Expo push notifications using nativenotify.com in under 3 minutes. If you haven't already, you'll want to go to nativenotify.com, click this sign up button. It's free to sign up. There's no credit card required. After you sign up, it should take you to a page like this. Click React Native Expo. Your first step is to make sure you have Expo set up in your app. If you do not already have Expo inside of your React Native app, you'll want to make sure to click this link here, follow these install instructions to add Expo to your React Native app. If you already have Expo in your app, you can skip this step. Your first step is to copy these commands and paste them into your terminal. After you've installed those, copy this import. If you're using Expo 50 or above, you'll want to go to the index.js file, or if you're using app.js, you can go to the app.js file. Go to the top of the screen and import that function. Step 3 is to make sure you're using a hook function for your index.js file or your app.js file. If you are not using a hook function for your app.js or index.js, you can still come down here where it says click here to learn how to use Native Notify and an app.js class component. If you're using a class component, you can still use Native Notify. Just watch this video here. It shows you how to use a React hook inside of a class component. Once you're sure you're using a hook function or following this method down here, if you're using a class component, copy this register in push token function. It already has your app ID and app token inside of it, so you don't have to update the app ID or the app token. Paste this at the top of your index.js file right there, and you're actually already finished. You're ready to start sending yourself a push notification in development mode. In order to test out push notifications, you'll want to make sure that EAS CLI is installed globally on your computer. You'll want to make sure to EAS log in your terminal if you have not already. In order for this to work, you'll need an expo.dev account. It's free to sign up. Go to expo.dev to sign up if you haven't already. This next step is really important. EAS init. Come back to your terminal after you've installed EAS CLI and logged in. You'll want to run EAS init. Say yes to everything. The reason is you need your project to be linked to an EAS project. You need to be assigned an ID or push notifications will not work. The way you can know that this was successful is you can go to your app.json file, come to the bottom. There should now be an EAS project ID. Again, you need this EAS project ID in order for push notifications to work. Next, you can run npx expo start. That should open up something like this. Step 9, it says you need to open up your app in the Expo Go app on your iOS phone. This actually now only works on an iOS phone in Expo Go. If you do not have an iOS phone, you only have an Android phone. At this point, you would need to build what's called a development build. I will put a link to a video I made about how to create a development build in the description below. You'll want to create a development build in order to see your push notifications, but I'll go ahead and show it to you on an iOS phone. And if you do not have the Expo Go app installed on your phone, you can go to this link here, or you can go to the Apple App Store and install Expo Go. Once you have Expo Go on your phone, you can scan this QR code and the app should automatically open on your phone in the Expo Go app after you scan the QR code. And again, you'll probably see this warning that says Android push notifications don't work anymore in Expo Go for SDK 53, but we're okay. We're on an iOS phone, so it still works. And you should see this log that says you can now send a push notification. You successfully registered your Native Notify push token. Here is a mirror image of my iPhone. This is what it looks like on my iPhone currently. Your final step is to test out sending yourself a push notification. I'll say test notification, test message. Click send push notification. And as you can see, the push notification arrived on my phone. From now on, you can log in and go to this send page to send push notifications manually. Or if you prefer, you could use the API. You can post to this URL using this post body. You're now officially ready for development testing. Once you're ready to go to production, you'll want to click on this iOS tab. Follow the instructions in the iOS tab for iOS production. I'll link to this video in the description below. And for Android, you'll want to follow the Android instructions. Again, I'll put a link to those instructions in the description below. And I just want to highlight some of the additional features on Native Notify. One of the really cool features that Native Notify has now is AI push notifications. The way it works is you can schedule push notifications to be generated by AI at particular times during the week and sent by AI to all of your users at once. You would just pick a day, click that AI push button, fill out this form, and AI will generate a push notification for you and send a push notification for you at that time every week. It's really cool. I'll put a link about this feature in the description below. You can do that for all of your users at once. There's also an indie push feature that's AI powered as well. The way this works is you can have push notifications sent to each individual user in your app. Whenever your user does something in your app, you can register that action using this API. You give it an event name, an event description, and so on. I'll put a link to this in the description below as well. And the way it works is whenever there is a scheduled indie push notification, the AI will look at each individual user. It will look at its past analytics history, and it will send a push notification that's specifically designed for that user based on their past analytics history. Some other features that Native Notify has is analytics. You can see how many monthly active users you have. You can see how many total views you've received, how many unique views your app has received, the day on which they were received. There is a notification inbox feature. You can think of a notification inbox like on Facebook. This is an easy way to create a notification inbox inside of your app. Also, what we just went over in this tutorial showed you how to send push notifications to all of your users at once. There's also an indie push feature where you can send push notifications to individuals instead of to all of your users at once. It's super simple to set up. There's an indie notification inbox. This is another notification inbox, but for individuals. It collects all the mass push notifications sent, and it also collects the indie push notifications sent to individuals. And the last thing I'll mention is topic push notifications. You can create topic groups and send push notifications to just those topic groups. And you can do that using an API as well. There's even more features in here. I won't take time to talk about them all. There's group push notifications, there's follow push notifications. You can schedule push notifications for the future. Basically anything you would need for push notifications. And now also you have analytics can be found at nativenotify.com. And before I go, if you haven't already, I encourage you to check out fingochat.ai. This is an AI coding assistant with context engineering built into it. If you download the desktop app, it has something called a train of thought where you can connect your local files to the train of thought along with text, code, tasks, links, and then your AI will just know everything that is in your train of thought when answering your questions. Again, that can be found at fingochat.ai. Let us know what you think about nativenotify.com in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you'd like to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.